Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Nadège Petit and I'm the Chief Innovation Officer at Schneider Electric. Over the next 15 minutes, I want to explore one of the biggest and most important changes we are seeing in the energy industry today. More and more, energy consumers are also starting to produce and manage their own energy. We call this rapidly growing group of people and businesses prosumers. This shift transforms what was once a passive one-way relationship with utilities into the entirely different and much more two-way relationship where businesses and consumers do much more than simply pay electricity bill and consume power. There are emerging opportunities for consumers to play a significant role in the operation of the electric grid by reducing or shifting their electricity usage. For example, many utilities have adopted incentive programs such as demand response to invite consumers to participate in grid management. This change in relationship is being driven by the increasing needs for sustainability, grid resiliency, and energy efficiency. Prosumers are looking to increase reliability, sustainability, and savings through smart energy management resources such as electrical vehicle, solar, energy storage, smart panel, smart devices, and offset certificates. This shift has the potential to solve significant challenges such as reducing emissions and adding more renewable energy to the grid. It's offering also EV charging capabilities to customers and employers while reducing electricity cost. And it's also improving resiliency of the grid to individuals and businesses alike. Thankfully, there are solutions already available to help utilities and businesses navigate the new complexities created by renewable energy assets and EV on the grid. Schneider Electric is at the forefront of delivering this solution with a range of innovative new products, software, and services. Today I'm here with 3 leaders of Schneider Electric that are at the forefront of developing these customer solutions. Mike, hello. One of the trends changing our energy system is the mass adoption of electrical vehicles. As the head of Schneider Electric e-mobility business, what can you tell us about the connection between the rise of electric vehicle adoption and the way it's changed our energy system?
Well, electric vehicle adoption is rising very fast. It grew at a rate of 10x in the last decade, landing at around 3% of all vehicles in 2020 being electric. Now, this trend is forecasted to continue over the next 10 years, another 10x of growth, which means in 2030, around 30% of all vehicles in the world will be electric. Now, 95% of the charging sessions for those vehicles will happen at home and at what we call destination. That's workplace, commercial, retail, hotel, etc. The reason for this is that it's cheaper, it's more convenient, and the range of the electric vehicle allows for it. So drivers will charge when they stop versus stopping to charge. And this means that homes and buildings will need more electricity and more energy management. Now, at home, when you connect an electric vehicle, you add up to 40% additional energy consumption. So this drives consumers to be prosumers the moment they purchase an electric vehicle. They need to manage this additional load at home, and they want to fuel their new EV with decarbonized electricity. Now, the same challenge is there for building owners and building operators. Today, when you connect 10 vehicles to a medium or large commercial building, you can absorb the load. It's not a big deal. But as you electrify 50, 100, 200 parkings, it becomes material, and you need to have energy management and sometimes revisit the entire electrical distribution. Now, this is where microgrids can come into play to help provide more energy that's more sustainable and more resilient.
Thank you, Mike. So it is clear that there will be a huge impact on the electrical distribution in building and also to the grid due to the increased adoption of electrical vehicles. Microgrids are a cost-effective solution to supply additional capacity needed using renewable energy, with additional benefits of increased power resiliency. To learn a little bit more about microgrids and how utilities are adapting to this, we have Louise with us. Hello, Louise.
Hi.
Louise is the head of our digital energy group. What is driving customers to install technologies like microgrids, and how the utilities are adapting to the increased need of decentralized generations and microgrids?
So customers are looking for ways to ensure they have a reliable source of energy, and they want that energy to be renewable. So in the past, customers have always wanted reliability, resiliency, but they also were looking for affordability. Now, with the falling costs of solar panels and energy storage, finally we are getting to a time where microgrids are a cost-effective solution for affordable, low-carbon electricity to power their operations and ensure a new level of resiliency. Today, our buildings consume 30% of the world's energy and are responsible of 40% of the carbon emissions. So this represents an enormous opportunity to rethink the whole life cycle of the buildings and how they interact with the grid. Buildings are becoming more digital, and they are becoming all electric. So the demand on grid infrastructure will be higher and higher. So that complexity in the grid needs to be managed. And the good thing, with solutions like our EcoStruxure Advanced Distribution Management System, we are helping utilities to not only operate their own assets, but also to orchestrate other people's assets in favor of all grid stakeholders. We are not only providing solutions of hardware and a lot of software, but we are also rethinking our business models and making things easier for prosumers to really jump into this new adventure. With Alpha Structure and Green Structure, we are not only deploying the microgrid, but we are financing and operating microgrids on behalf of the prosumers. So really exciting times. We are preparing for the rise of the prosumer, and we are prepared to win in this new landscape.
Sounds great. Thank you, Louise. So we have a lot, right? Microgrid solution, electrical distribution systems, software, EV solution. So it's great to hear this, and we are ready. So now let's look beyond commercial building and turn to the places we live in, our homes. So Michael, as the head of home distribution business in North America, can you tell us, as homeowners start generating and controlling their own energy, what new devices and software do we need, and what do we offer?
Thank you, Nadej. And it's an extremely exciting time in the home from an energy perspective. Homeowners are adding solar panels and energy storage, not just to lower their carbon footprint, but also to increase their overall power resiliency, as power outages become an increasing reality for many Americans. Our home electricity consumption is set to double by 2050. At the same time, we're facing a challenge to reduce our CO2 emissions from our homes. This is a dilemma that we have to solve. As we equip our homes with more and more smart home connected devices, our ability to control and manage our home's energy needs is simply non-negotiable. We've developed some fantastic residential energy systems that connect a home's solar generation to their home energy management through the easy-to-use Wiser app and the Square D Energy Center. Customers can now see real-time energy flows, track their energy usage, and see energy savings from using their own energy, and have more control over their home than ever before.
Sounds great. So home, buildings, utility infrastructure, digital grid, this is all about new rising of prosumer. So thank you very much to all. At Schneider Electric, we are working toward a world with decentralized, decarbonized, and digitized energy, and we are delivering this solution to help our customer manage this transition and to become prosumers in a sustainable way. As buildings add new renewable energy and electric vehicle charging, it is also adding more complexity and more opportunity to the entire electrical distribution system, impacting how utilities operators and electricity consumers produce, consume, and manage their energy. The rise of the prosumers. For more information on all solutions we discussed today, please visit our innovation hub, where you can learn more about microgrids, e-mobility, and home energy solutions to become a prosumer. Thank you for joining us.